Pink ladies, T-Birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and I just got done watching the Social Justice Warrior Awards, aka the MTV Movie and TV Awards. Now, before I even get started, I may possibly alienate a lot of my fan base when I say this shit. And maybe not, because if y'all watch me and y'all rock with me, y'all Pink ladies, y'all T-Birds, y'all know I'm going to keep it 100 regardless of what the fucking outcome is. And this motherfucking award show that I just watched was some of the most pandering, liberal fucking propaganda I've ever seen, and I'm a fucking liberal. Okay? This was such fucking pandering that I'm offended. I'm like, you don't need to push this down my throat this far. I'm already with you. I'm black. I'm a feminist. I'm an LGBT advocate. I'm already a fucking liberal. Y'all was doing the bird and took it really, really too far. And if y'all did not peep game that they was just straight pandering, I'm going to give you all the motherfucking examples that you need to know that they definitely were. So first of all, I want to start with the opening. Let's get into the little stuff that actually I'm reviewing because it's an award show. So we have this opening number. It's Beauty and the Beast, which, spoiler alert, should have let us know that was going to be movie of the year. And Adam Devine. I love Workaholics. I love Pitch Perfect. Mike and Dave Needs Wedding Dates is severely underrated. It flopped at the box office, but that shit was fucking hilarious. If that's your brand of comedy. If you like the juvenile, if you like the old, like Judd Apatow's and the old, like Seth Rogen movies, like you will love Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. If you like Neighbors, you'll like Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. I fucks with Adam Devine. I think he's funny. I don't know if he was a bad host and his jokes were falling flat because the audience really wasn't with him. So he couldn't keep, I don't know if he was just having an off night. But I would not look forward to Adam Devine hosting anything else anytime soon except for maybe a comedy special. It was not great. The opening number was a mess. There was definitely some missteps. And this is a new format. So we first come out with this is the big thing. MTV has never done this. We are doing the movie and the TV awards. We're going to combine them into both. The next thing is we're the first award show that we're giving out awards for acting that's not based on gender. Now, I want to say this very clearly. I agree with that, but not for the reason why they was pushing it. See, they want to now make everything this LGBTQIA inclusive thing. Everybody got on their ampersand pins. I'm down with that. Like I said, I'm an LGBT advocate. Oh my God, how many of you guys that are fucking watching me right now are fucking gay? Honestly. But that's not a reason to do away with male and female categories. The reason to do away with male and female categories is because they're obsolete. When the Academy started and they started doing these award shows, men's roles and women's roles were very, very different. The men did everything. The women were there to be pretty. It wasn't even until you really got like a Betty Davis and a Katharine Hepburn, because I'm sure a lot of y'all watch my few reviews, that like they were even looking at women as serious actresses. Like if you eye candy and you doing enough, you can win an award. Like, we just want you to be pretty and fuckable and do a decent enough job to get butts in the seats. But we ain't really serious about which one of y'all is really doing the best acting job. We can care fucking less. Well, now, arguably our greatest living actor, thespian, if you will, is a woman. It's fucking Meryl Streep. Hands down. So, it's obsolete to separate by gender because there's parts for everybody and everybody is acting now. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, well, these are the roles for women and these are the roles for men. It's not straight across the board, but you see it all the time now. Angelina Jolie Salt, that was supposed to be a man. What's the bitch name? Is doing Ocho now. Sandra Bullock, that role was supposed to be a man. Our brand is crisis. And then you just have more of an inclusive thing right now, which is great. But to define actor and actress separate has been obsolete probably since about the 70s. So let's not make like it's because people don't have to be gender normative and that's why we don't need it. That's not the reason. That's all well and good, but that's not the reason to do away with it. We do away with it because it's obsolete, not to be more inclusive. Is that, y'all follow me on that? Make sense? Okay. So I want to say that. So I agree with it, but they made it this big thing. Now I want to talk about the two actual categories where they really kind of did that more so. So we get our actors. Best actor. Which I'm going to arguably say if you want to do away with the gender roles, it shouldn't even be actor. It should be best acting in a main role. You know what I mean? Let's do away with it all. Actor is still associated with the male pronoun. So let's just do away with it altogether if we're going to do it. But, oh wait, now I got to talk about like they bring this girl out, guy. I don't know what I'm supposed to call him, her. Because she's not binary. I didn't even know what the fuck that meant. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, alright, whatever. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let that go because we tend to make a big deal out of everything, which, why does it have to be a big deal? Do you and say fuck it. But I understand you want equality. I get that. So you get James McAvoy for Split. You got the dude Daniel from Get Out, which I didn't even know the motherfucker was British, so he must have did his damn thing. Taraji P. Henson in Hidden Figures. Hugh Jackman as Logan. And Emma Watson won for Beauty and the Beast. Bitch wear. Bitch wear. She even said in her speech, y'all couldn't have gave me this based on the acting. She said that shit herself. I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot it was MTV. It's by voting. But I'm just looking at these other people just alone. Hugh Jackman, Taraji P. Henson, and James McAvoy alone. And their motherfucking resume. Like, come on, Emma Watson, what the fuck you ever did besides being Hermione? For real. The bling ring, that was trash. Everybody said so. You were pant for this. Okay, let me get off that because we got a lot to cover. Like, it was a half an hour in, I already had a full page of fucking notes. So let's go. And then they made her speech like super long, which I'm thinking, I look at the time and I'm like, all right, but this is over a 10. And then it was some awards, they just was like boom, boom, boom. They were just giving on the people in the crowd. And I'm like, oh, but you just let her make a 20-minute speech about winning for Beauty and the Beast because I think y'all resonate with Belle because she was a woman and they was telling her she couldn't do what she wanted to do. And this is what I mean by the liberal pandering agenda because everybody's motherfucking acceptance speech was like this. And I'm just like, y'all know this is MTV, right? Like everybody that's pretty much watching this right now is already rocking. Y'all pushing it too much. Okay, so then you get Best Actor in a Show. Now I will be fair and tell you I don't know of I don't watch any of these shows except for Atlanta, but I've heard great things about all of them. So you got Daenerys, you got Mandy Moore and This Is Us, you got Jane the Virgin, you got 11 from Stranger Things, Negan, Donald Glover, and 11 Wins. She was adorable, her little white sequins dress and her little white cowboy boots. She was up there crying, and that was cute. But also I want to talk about the way these non-gender normative categories were panning out. They made sure everybody was covered in everything though. Like, oh, I understand we got Oscar So White, and I was one of the defenders of Oscar So White because I'm like, let's not blame the Oscars for not nominating white people. Let's blame Hollywood for not writing good roles for people of color. You can't win an Oscar if the best movie you could do is Boo and Madea Halloween. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if that's the best role you can get, you're not going to win an Oscar. So I always said the problem wasn't Oscar So White, it was the industry. And the Emmys were the complete opposite. So I was one of the defenders of maybe we shouldn't just be like Oscar So White. The actual award giving is not the problem. It's the industry as a whole. But this shit was fucking ridiculous. I'm like, let's make sure if we got an even amount of men and women, we got to have so many of them got to be a person of color, so many of them got to be kids. Even in the next generational award, I didn't even know who none of these people was, and I missed the award because I was on a smoke break. I was like, the one white person was nominated was the white girl that was 400 pounds. Y'all wanted to make sure everybody was covered. Like, there was no, let's just keep it 100. Sometimes in acting, it's just going to be a bunch of white men. They get the best roles. Like, sometimes that's just going to be the case. That never happened here. It was all over the place. And it was almost too perfect. It was almost too even. Like, y'all pushing it too hard. So then this little girl comes out with her speech, and she was cute. The Spider-Man clip was cute, but I swear I've seen, like, the majority of that already. Please stop putting DJ Khaled in shit. He's only funny because we're making fun of him. You know that, right? Like, he's not actually funny. Like, nobody really wants to see him say, you played yourself. It's funny because he be serious thinking he's cool and we're fucking laughing at him. Don't do that no more. Just get him the fuck out of here. Just don't do that no more. And like, they was at the table with the people from Workaholics and the parents, and I'm like, that might have been a cute little skit had DJ Khaled not been there. Okay, so best duo, and they was going through this shit so fast. So you had Gaston and Josh Gad, Blake and Adam from The Voice, Logan and the little X-23 from Logan, Snoop and Martha Stewart, the main character and his friend from Get Out, and Atlanta Paperboy and my boy Lakeith Stanford. Again, I did not really watch any of this but Atlanta, and I can imagine Snoop and Martha Stewart are just fucking hilarious. I was actually shocked they didn't give it to Gaston and Josh Gad, because where was the speech about Josh Gad playing the first openly gay character in a motherfucking Disney movie? I was actually surprised and shocked and fucking awe that was never fucking brought up, as much pandering as they was doing in this bitch. But you gotta give it to Hugh Jackman, because this is the last time he gonna play Logan. You gotta give people what they want. So that was okay. I didn't really see it being no other competition but the people from Atlanta. Can we cancel Noah Cyrus right now? Can we just cancel it before it even gets started? I don't need a second Miley Cyrus. I mean, she really even came out with like the velour jogging suit that said roughneck. She looked just like her sister. She sounded just like her sister. We don't need another Miley Cyrus. She enough. And I fucks with Miley. I don't need a second one though. Like, she good in doses. I don't need... It's something that's good in two. Would you like an extra scoop of ice cream? Why, yes, I would. Would you like another Miley Cyrus? Fuck no. Okay. Best kiss. Another pandering moment. So you had the leads of La La Land. I don't even know what this says, because like I said, it was going so fast. Anna Kendrick and Thing from Mike and Davey Wedding Dates, Zac Efron. Like I said, if y'all never seen that movie, I think it's on HBO Go now. See it. It's fucking hilarious. Coocious, which is Cookie and Lucius, and Moonlight. I was going for Cookie and Lucius because I seen the episode where they were nominated for that, and that was something serious. And their chemistry together is amazing anyway, and y'all know I live for Taraji P. Henson all day. La La Land, obviously both leads were nominated for a fucking Oscar and they won, so obviously, and their chemistry, this is like the third movie they did together. Like, they got off the hook chemistry. I'm sorry, I really do not know what BNTLB is. I don't know what that is. The kiss on Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates was really more of a funny kiss, which is fine. They've done that before. Comedic things have made it. And Moonlight, of course, Moonlight wins because the gay guys win and the guy gets on stage. Young black actors, we need to step outside the box and do what we need to do to tell the story. Of course, the motherfucking gay kiss won. Of course it did. Because this is the pattern is so fucking clear. Like I said, I'm triggered and offended because I'm like, you pushing an agenda down my throat that I was already with. And it's just leaving a very bad taste in my mouth because it's so fucking obvious. Then you have the Fight Against the System Award presented by Maxine Walters. What? awards. You are the leader of the Black Congressional Congress. This is not a major fucking award show. The Fight Against the System Award, are you fucking serious? Which I nicely like to call the Nigga Award. Because it's Luke Cage, Get Out, Hidden Figures, Loving, which Loving is the movie about the first interracial, married couple and how like they was going to jail. And Mr. Robot. And I don't know shit about Mr. Robot, but I know the lead of that motherfucking show ain't white. I know that. So I'm just like... And before they even said anything, I'm like, and Hidden Figures? And Hidden Figures. I can't believe that's even a fucking category, the Fight Against the System. The Nigga Award. Like, really? Okay. So, moving on. The Generation Award goes to the Fast and the Furious. Once again, pandering. Because I'm like, okay, the Fast and the Furious is constantly praised on proving that you can have a multicultural, diverse cast and still make money. They talk about it all the time. It's in probably all kind of YouTube videos. I know it was like a big article in Entertainment Weekly. Like, this is something that's brought up a lot about the Fast and the Furious. And sure enough, doesn't Vin Diesel get on stage and start talking about that shit? We get it. We knew that's why y'all won. Okay. I'm trying to go faster because I'm already 16 minutes in. So then they perform this new Fast and the Furious song. Camila Cabello has several fucking seats. And Pitbull, who the fuck is buying Pitbull's music that he still fucking hear? Oh, awful. And then she got on these little biscuit motherfucking heels. She can't even move. I was kind of living for the little bit of shade. She tried to put her arm on Pitbull's shoulder, and Pitbull nicely was like, you ain't on my level yet. I was kind of here for that. John Cena looked nice. Yeah, he was like bringing out they people. Michelle Rodriguez looks cute. Her outfit was cute. Where is Ludacris? Where is Han? Where is The Rock? Like, they're not part of the family. And then y'all had Gal Gadot present the award like she wasn't part of the Fast and Furious. I'm confused. So the Next Generation Award, like I said, this is the one I missed. The only person that I knew off rip was Issa Rae. And Daniel from Get Out won. But if you even look at the names that everybody was nominated, like I said, not one of them motherfucking people was white, and the only one was white was the bitch that was 400 pounds. Y'all really trying to make this all-inclusive, which is nice, except for y'all made it so obvious that it was all-inclusive. Like, that's the problem. Like, this was straight up fucking pandering. And then, as much as y'all tried to do that, that big girl gonna get red for filth for that licorice ass dress. She is. And it's not gonna be because it's fat shaming. It's because unless your name is Britney Spears or Rihanna, you better not try to wear a motherfucking red patent leather dress. But the fact that you are also about 400 pounds is not helping the cause. So as much as y'all were trying to be all inclusive, that's gonna be a fashion moment. She gonna get red for filth. I'm just being, like I said, I keep it 100 with y'all. That's why y'all watch me. The It clip looks really good. Now, here's something that I will say that I really didn't care for. This clip with the sunken place, but he was high, so he sunk too far and went to the upside down. I loved all the actors in the skit. The skit fell flat. And I think a lot of the reason why the skit fell flat is because you just did this big ass pandering fucking social justice warrior agenda, and then you took one of the most important films of the year, Get Out, which is about racial issues, and made that shit a fucking punchline. What? Like, I can't. That was so fucking tone deaf that, y'all, this show was a mess. And then the Tearjerker Award goes to, oh, of course, I'm gonna protect this little black boy that I adopted. Like, I'm just like, I can't with this. I can't. Best host: Trevor Noah, Samantha Bee, John Oliver, RuPaul, and Evans. So a gay man, a lesbian, 2 foreigners, and a woman. And Trevor Noah wins, and of course he gets up there and says, the person I most like to be is my strong black mother who always tried to be more even though they told her she couldn't be. Dude, this ain't the fucking Emmys. We know this shit. We're with you. This is the diverse fucking liberal crowd that's watching this shit. This shit was driving me fucking nuts, y'all. I swear. With every passing thing. Like, I was throwing bags of chips across the room. Like, I'm just like, I can't. Y'all doing too much. Come on, Cara Delevingne, ball queen realness, yas. Big Sean performed. I don't know why. And it was boring as balls. And Big Sean can rap. It's okay to have a backing track as long as you're not relying on the backing track. Just saying. Just this boring ass him up here looking like motherfucking Linus Van Pelt with his striped fucking shirt, where your blanket at, and just walking around a red stage with some bitches standing up high. It was horrible. RuPaul's Drag Race wins Best Reality Competition, The Gay Show. Lil Rel, Get Out, Best Comedic Performance. I haven't seen Get Out, but I also saw some of the other nominees. I doubt it, but did y'all have to give an award to Get Out? Like, it was a lot of that going on too. Like, some of these movies that's getting nominated, like, you sure? Is it? I feel like it's another reason y'all getting nominated. Movie of the Year. Get Out. Edge of 17. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about Haley Steinfeld was nominated for Best Actor too, and she did that. I seen Edge of 17. She did great. But Get Out, Edge of 17, Logan, Beauty and the Beast, and Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. Beauty and the Beast won. Okay. Then they show a clip for Transformers. And this might have been the lowest point of the night for me. Real shit. Anthony Hopkins, why are you in the fucking 5th Transformers movie? Sir Anthony Hopkins, y'all. Sir Anthony Hopkins. Hannibal Lecter remains of the day. Knighted. Highly respected and revered actor Anthony Hopkins. Sir Anthony motherfucking Hopkins. Why the fuck are you in the fucking 5th Transformers? And then we got British fucking Transformers. I can't with that either. Okay, so now we're going to get into the best show. And I was okay with all the nominees of best show. Like I said, I do not know This Is Us. But I know it has widespread critical acclaim. Not saying that means anything to me when it's critical acclaim, but a lot of times, for the most part, when it has this type of upswell, it's a reason for it. The best show, Atlanta, Pretty Little Liars, Insecure, Stranger Things, This Is Us, and Game of Thrones. And Stranger Things won. I never seen Stranger Things. I've heard a lot of critical acclaim for Stranger Things too. So I was okay with this. I was basically okay with anything on this list winning except for Pretty Little Liars. And I watch Pretty Little Liars, but y'all know that it's some trash garbage TV that don't deserve to be nominated for Best Show of the Year. Next year I would like to see Riverdale nominated, because Riverdale and Pretty Little Liars is not in the same class of motherfucking show. It's not. It's really not. Riverdale is beyond. But I know we covered a fucking lot. That 2 hours felt like a 3 hour and 3.5 hour show that ran over, and that shit was only 2 hours. So I'm sorry. I was trying to make this a 15-minute video, but that pandering was too much. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you are not a pink lady or a T-bird, feel free to become one by clicking the little pink circle with Sailor Moon. Also check out my Patreon. Watch a few other videos. Thank you for rocking with me. Deuces.